Alright, I might be a little bit late to this, mainly just because I haven't uploaded a video in ages. But why is Grow a Garden so popular? I had this video idea like over a month ago, and by now I figured the game would not be relevant. But no, it's still booming. Brother, 2.9 million, that's the amount of people living in Jamaica. If you didn't know, you know now. When I first played this game like a few months back, I'd assume this was an old game because look at the graphics on this. This shit looks like it's from 2014. But no, it was released this year. And at the time it had over 5 billion visits, which I was a bit shocked because this is all I was doing. This is all you do the whole game. Back and forth, back and forth. I mean, it was fun for like 10 minutes and then I gave up because it felt like slave labor. As the game has grown so exponentially, and it literally broke a record for the most concurrent players in a Roblox game. It had like 5 million.
You lying? Yeah.
So that kind of shook me a bit because how does this get that amount of numbers? So I decided to do some research and conclude why Grow a Garden is so popular. You know, because no one else has ever done that. Right? Yeah, I genuinely never thought in the span of my channel I'd make a Roblox video, but here we are anyway. I mean, this game nowadays is just so different, like, what the fuck are these games? But anyways, back to Grow a Garden, like I was saying. This game is absolutely massive at the moment, and that's not just luck. There are reasons why it's become so big. So after hours of insane data research that I've obviously done, I compiled everything I found into 3 points which show why this game is so popular. Starting off with the fact that it's just so simple. You load in, buy seeds, plant them, wait, grab them, sell them, get better fruit, and then get pets and more fruit. That's it, the cycle just continues and you repeat that. I don't know how people play this game. Like, okay, I will admit I have played it to an extent, but there's a reason I've stopped. It just gets so boring. And there's people out there with like 400 trillion coins or whatever. Like, it's not that good. This game is pretty shit if you compare it to the stuff they're making nowadays. But the fact that it's so simple is just the reason why it's popular. The simplicity of it just broadens its attraction to literally anyone. Old people love gardening, so if they have Roblox, you never know. And kids will eat up this shit because it's like the easiest thing to play and they can just flex about it to their mates. And it doesn't have the age restriction. I don't think it would, because it's not as dark as scary as the hood, you know? That's some real scary shit right there. Alright, my second point is the replayability. This ties in with the first reason because the simplicity adds to the replayability. The concept of the game is growing your own garden, right? Among other people. So when you grow, it naturally takes time. The higher up or the higher value the plant you place is, the longer time and higher value it's going to be when it grows. This keeps people waiting and waiting so they can get the reward of some tomato tree and then use it to buy more tomato trees, and then that becomes a tomato tree farm. You know what I mean? One of the key components of this game is that it saves your progress and your plants grow offline when you're not playing. So if I plant a watermelon and have to leave, then I come back hours later, the watermelon will grow in the meantime that I'm gone. So knowing this, people just want to come back and they want to see how it grows, and then they want to see how much it's worth. Then they go and sell that, and then they buy more seed. Then they have to wait for that, and then they get more money from that. It's just a whole cycle. This genuinely must be the only way it's replayable for people though, because like I mentioned before, look at the game. It's not visually appealing. It looks like Minecraft on an iPod. Not giving much, you know? It's painful to look at. Looks like one of those rip-off free-to-play games on Steam that no one has, you know what I mean? I'm talking about this game like some type of drug. What the fuck? Consistency. Look, with a game looking like this, that sounds a little bit off-key, but just hear me out, alright? The thing I noticed about this game in its very short lifespan, right, is that it does keep its core components very simple. Like, you know what the game is. It does that. It keeps that straight. But shit is getting updated every other day. Like, it keeps the game, but the picture changes every second. Or, whoa, new panda, new event, new Chinese legacy pets, or new banners, new gardens, new expansions and shit. Little events like this alone attracts more people in because they want more extra value for their plants. So they're gonna come and join the game. This is a smart move by the team because their overall dedication to just constantly update the game and to give the players something new helps boost their popularity even more and helps the game stay afloat. Because if nothing new ever got added, everyone would get all the good plants and then they just give up because there'd be nothing new to do in the game anymore. It would be pointless in playing it. This is why the consistency the devs keep with the game helps keep up the game's popularity. Overall, this game's success isn't just luck and can be deduced to a number of things. Many other games like Fortnite have also implemented live events and kept it with their fans until it turned out how it is today, which I don't know how the fuck it got here.
Take cover immediately.
Nah.
The fuck you mean now?
Grow a Garden has surpassed the rest because it used those tactics that I mentioned and used them efficiently. This boosted their popularity. that's gonna be the end of today's video. I know it's kind of random, but I figured the game's popular as hell right now, so I may as well make a video on it.